Zedd is impressed with Rachel and how quick-witted she is. There's kind of a little bit of a recap of Rachel's position in the last book.
Yeah.
There's a couple spots in this chapter that are there purely to either remind the reader about what happened in the last book or inform the reader if you didn't read the last book.
Right, which is great when you haven't read the last book. But the problem is that they kind of pop up here and there wherever a certain topic comes up, regardless to what's happening around it. So my only issue with this is that sometimes it happens when there's nothing really going on. They're hanging out, you're getting an info dump, and it's fine. Other times it happens in the middle of some pretty stressful stuff that needs immediate addressing.
Well, like the Rachel thing specifically is just like that. We see her hide with her face hidden, and all of a sudden they go off on a tangent about how she was super awesome in the last book, and she like helped out, and that's why Giller wanted her to hide the last box of Orden.
Somebody you don't know from reading this book.
Yeah, you're like, what? She's hiding. Like, that doesn't show she's quick-witted or brave at all. Like, I know that she stabbed him with the fire stick in the last chapter, but that happened in the last chapter, not right now. Why are you talking about it?
Right.
So, yeah. Agree. They all run down the hall until the Screeling appeared at the top of the stairs, and then they decide to slow down to a walk. All right.
They just tiptoe past it again.
Yeah, it's like when you're speeding in a car, but then you see the cop on the highway, and you're like,
I'm not going to tap the brakes, but I'm going to get off the gas a little bit. That was fine.
I was going this fast the whole time.
Yeah, whole time. Where's your proof?
So they pass a window, and the Screeling winces at the light, and then continues to follow them. Sometimes stopping in confusion, because it still isn't super clear about this world. Obviously, the sun is new. People moving in general are weird to it, so it's learning, but it's still a little bit dumb.
Yeah, so really, it has no idea the rules of anything. It could see a light like this and freak out because it doesn't know if that touches you, it's going to kill you or burn you. Or maybe it gives you eternal life. Who the fuck knows? Yeah. But it doesn't, so it can't assume, and the weirdest stuff kind of freaks it out.
Yeah. But then it starts fucking climbing the walls. So that's fun. It also decides to start breaking vases and destroying like super expensive carpets while laughing because it's a dick. Like, I couldn't think of any other reason why it was like, I just threw your vase on the ground.
Well, you said it's learning, so it's getting smarter. And it probably just covered what is, I imagine, fine silks and or home decorations. And so it's like, that's a really nice rug. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shit on the rug.
That's exactly what I thought you were going to say. Fuck your
Sucker,
rug.
fuck your rug. Oh, that's Screeling, bastard.
So then, if this wasn't bad enough, it starts crawling along the ceiling like a goddamn spider with its head hanging down, looking at you like, ew.
No thanks. Probably drool.
Ew.
I imagine drool. Just super.
Something out of a horror movie for sure.
I have a hard time imagining Chase not looking over at Zedd and saying, hey, so the answer was close the fucking box. Because stuff just keeps coming out of there.
Yeah.
They don't know that it came out of the box.
Yeah.
And for all intents and purposes, it didn't. But, and like, why don't we shut that thing?
But the box is open, and now this happens.
Yeah.
So, suddenly, the thing springs at them from the ceiling, and Zedd tries to hit it with fire, misses. Chase does not. He hacks an arm off.
Yeah.
Leaves it just twitching on the ground. He's like, yeah, we're going to start hacking pieces off of it now. That's how we're going about this.
The de-limbing in this book and
good.
in the last book is one of the reasons why I initially told myself I'm going to continue on with this series, because It's awesome.
Because you can't beat it, right?
Hey, you know what? I love this story. The story takes you for a ride, but I also love the action sequences, okay? They're awesome.
Well, this is quite an action sequence.
Yes. Got arms flying, little alien thing that's kind of like a scary... Well, that's what it is. It's an alien predator dog creature.
Ew.
It's not a dog, but, it's little and it chases things. So,
Yeah.
A death dog.
Not a heart hound, but a death dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing, but somehow way scarier.
Yeah. Somehow way different. So, soldiers are also running around now. They've joined the fray. And they're making Zedd a little bit nervous because a few days ago they would have captured him for being here.
Yeah, if the same group of guys had come storming in the room, that would mean it's done. Like, you're going to get arrested, probably go to jail, go to die.
Yeah.
You'll probably get arrested. You'll probably be executed, tortured.
Not most people's idea of a great weekend.
No, but so all of these guys come in and they're like, no, it's cool. We're here for that thing.
Yeah.
Without warning. Probably make you a little nervous.
Right. So at this point, Zedd finally realizes that the devotion has just ended. So there's like tons of people everywhere. So
Yeah.
It's not a great time for like a murder dog to be running the halt. So the commander comes up to Zedd and he's like, dude, what the fuck? And
Is this
Zedd,
your dog?
Yeah. Zedd's like, no time to explain. Get everybody out of here. Like right now. The commander isn't super keen on being told what to do by an old man. And he's like, dude, I'm not a sheep herder. I'm not going to listen to you.
This is not my job.
Yeah, exactly. Not my job.
We're here to kill that thing. You worry about getting the people away.
Yeah. Zedd is like, you're wrong. Because I told you that you should probably protect the people. Like, that's your job.
Fuck you, Richard's my grandson.
Yeah. And you could be a sheep herder for real if you want.
Yeah, I can make that happen, dude.
Immediately, the guy's attitude completely changes. And he's like, okay, cool. Everybody help. Move, people. Okay? Let's go. So they fan out, pushing people back when Screeling tumbles into a big chunk of these people. And the soldiers start to attack it. They're flung back, bloodied, as the Screeling is just ripping through them. It doesn't care if you're a soldier or a civilian. Everybody gets death.
Yeah. The only apparent agenda this thing has is attack, slash, and kill.
Do you know what agenda I have?
I'm a little afraid to ask. What's that, Jade?
Drink beer
Oh.
and podcast.
Well, I mean, I'm good with both of those things.
Well, right now, in order to do the first thing, I need a new one. So I think we should have a beer break.
Well, that's fine by me. All right. Well, this week we are drinking Raspberry Lime Goza. Pucker up. This slightly salty tart ale goes great with raspberry and lime. Goza, which is made with salt water. I didn't know that. That's what gives it that nice little kick.
We found that out because we actually went to Elk to go pick up a different beer. And while we were there, the general manager, he was actually talking about this beer, and he told us that we should try it and like downloaded some information to us about it.
Yeah. I told him that I was a sucker for raspberry, and he's like, well, here, I'll just give you one of those. Go ahead, try that out. And so we are grateful to have been given it. We are going to try it, and we're going to go back and go buy a crowler of it anyway. But all right, let me crack this thing open, see what we got.
And hopefully it's going to be a good one for the holiday. Hey, everybody. We forgot to mention at the top of this, but have a good Memorial Day. Especially with all the parades and everything canceled. You might as well drink a beer.
Oh, that's really good.
I did see online, they were talking about you could use it as like a base for a margarita.
Oh, yeah, you totally could.
Yeah, you put some tequila and some lime in there.
And I think that's only 5%, so it's not super strong. You can mix them up. They taste really good. I would imagine having anything stronger would not be a good idea to put tequila in. We haven't tried that, but I'm pretty sure we're going to.
Hey, what else do we have to do this summer?
Right.
But yeah, if you haven't yet, go get yourself a brew for the day, and we're going to be back right after this. And we're back!
That Pokemon thing happened again, Jade.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but, you know. So Zedd decides he's going to try and draw this thing away from the crowds of people, and he runs over to the devotion pool.
Yeah, everybody's done with devotion, so they're heading away from those areas.
Yeah.
So he's drawing the monster towards that area. Fucking smart move.
Yeah. He gets an idea, and he starts to gather the warmth above the water. And he holds it, like, right before ignition point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just wavy, hot air. Ugh. The kind you don't want to be in on a hot summer day.
Right. Hard to breathe in.
He tells Chase they have to get it in the water, and Chase doesn't ask any questions. He's just like, cool, got you. Zedd loves this about Chase.
He's like, this fucking guy. He gets it, man.
Yeah. I feel like throughout the series, there's a lot of people who are not like this, who question the people who have repeatedly proven themselves knowledgeable about things for the stupidest things.
Right.
So it's really a nice moment to have somebody just be like, cool, got you. Not going to ask anything about it.
I need this thing done. You're just going to go take care of it.
Yep.
You're not an idiot. You can handle that. Well, and also there was a theme earlier in Wizard's First Rule about how if you need me to do something, I will do it. For the good of the mission is above all else. So Zedd tells Chase, hey, get it in the water. Chase, he just goes, okay, we're getting it in the water. Doesn't ask. That's just the plan.
Yeah. And this is why Chase is always on my team.
Yep. He's definite player on any fantasy league, period.
He tells Rachel to stand behind him because, like, out of the way. So Zedd starts to shoot flames over at the Screeling, just, like, tickling its back a little bit without fucking warning anybody. Because remember, the Screeling is attacking a group of people, so there's, like, tons of people around it attacking it.
And he's throwing fire at it.
Yeah. As soon as the fire hits the Screeling, they fall back, because they're like, oh shit, fire. Maybe you could have been like, watch out!
Hey, back up once!
Yeah. Take a breather. You know? He didn't. So they fell back. Luckily, I don't think anyone was super badly harmed by the fire.
He's a pretty good shot.
But I assume that he probably didn't tell us anyways.
Right.
So the Screeling looks over at Zedd, laughs at him, and Zedd keeps throwing fire at it as it starts coming towards him.
That was for the carpet earlier.
Yeah. At this point, Zedd isn't trying to hurt it. He knows that's not going to work. He's just trying to get its attention and, like, draw it his way.
Right.
It charges at him while he hits it with, like, chunks of air again, keeping its attention, trying to slow it down, and Chase is standing nearby with a 6-bladed mace.
Yes! So Jade and I looked this up. I don't know if you guys can tell that now I'm excited. Jade and I looked up exactly what a 6-bladed mace is, and to help you guys picture this in your minds, picture a baseball bat, okay? One of the old school wooden ones. Then picture 6 hatchets attached to the very top of the baseball bat and then pointing out all the way around, sticking straight out from the bat.
Yeah.
So it's like an axe, but an axe with 6 axe heads on it that go in any direction. So no matter where you swing it, something's getting cut.
Something's getting fucked up.
I didn't realize that that is what a 6-bladed mace was. Of course, when I read it, I imagined, same as Jade, a ball with maybe 6 big spikes on it. This is so much cooler, guys. And in just a little bit here, he does end up doing like a thrust with it. So that means he's using the top of this thing. And all 6 blades are cutting straight in. I mean, essentially, you could cut a pie perfectly. Just boom, stamping it straight down. It's just...
I like that that's where your brain went with it.
Well,
We could use it to chop pies, guys.
You're not always going to be in battle. You're going to have to eat later.
Oh,
you know?
my goodness.
I'm just saying, it's got to be practical. Sorry, I realized what that was, and I turned into an 8-year-old kid again, like, that is the coolest thing ever.